Hey guys, welcome back to Yankee Valley Outdoors. And in today's video, I'm going to give you guys, I would say, a midsummer update slash getting close to the end of summer update on the mature American chestnut tree. So without further ado, we're going to get right into showing you guys the tree and how it's doing. So let's get right into this video. All right guys, so we'll start off with our biggest and healthiest tree. Well, I wouldn't say healthiest because we have some others that are pretty healthy, but we've lost this limb. I don't know if it was alive last year or not. I don't really remember. I don't see really any aggressive cracks. They haven't really changed very much on the bark. As you can see, there's some cracks there, but the tree seems to be holding its own still, like it's been doing. But some of these, let me switch back. Some of these lower limbs, like that one, used to not be as long as the top limb, and now they are. So definitely getting some growth. So really everything looks pretty good. We'll go over, my brother's over there. Go over here to the trunk of the tree. Get a size comparison to my hand. As you guys can see, it's starting to get pretty chunky. So let me slowly show you guys the tree, because some people are like, go slower when you show us the tree. So we're gonna go a little bit slower. There's another dead limb right there. The tree doesn't look too bad. We do have some dead limbs starting over there and over here, which natural shedding is obviously a thing too. But we did have this sucker coming off well, I guess a deer ate the sucker that was coming off the base. But we had a sucker coming off the base, and we have a couple suckers up here, which usually on most trees, having a sucker is a bad sign. It means the tree is stressed, which this tree is probably likely stressed, because as you can see, there's blight all over it. So that's that, but it's holding its own. No new wounds that are concerning. This one, which if you guys have seen my videos before, here's this one, which was a big sunken in wound. Got a little bit of orange right there. Not sure. No, it's not blight. It's just something on the bark. Yeah, we had this big sunken in wound, which is years and years and years old. I think when my brother packed it, it may have been active, or maybe not. I don't know. But nothing concerning on this tree, which is good news. I need it to hold out another like 2 to 3 years. And then if it dies, I'll have enough offspring off of it to serve us well in our endeavors. So I think we are close to being done showing you guys this tree. I'll give you guys one more outlook on it. Show you guys it from here. It's getting pretty big, and you can definitely see if you go back to our first videos on it, I bet you can see a size difference. It's pretty good. So if you haven't seen my video on cutting these maples down, go check it out, because I explain really everything there. But basically, cut these maples down so our very important little guy right here would be able to get sunlight. So he could so he could actually pollinate our big tree that I just showed you guys. So we cut these two down. That was an interesting video in of itself. So if you want to, you can check it out. But if not, that's okay too, because I'm going to come over here and show you our little friend right here. Let's go to the base of the tree and see if anything has changed. See if we have any aggressive blight wounds. You can see the tree compared to my hand. It's grown quite a bit since we found it. Really, it's definitely grown. I don't remember it being like this much bigger than my hand when I first put my hand on it. So definitely growing quite a bit. Don't see any blight so far on the base of the tree. This is my first time looking at this tree in months. In like, what was that, 2 months ago probably? Or a month ago? Something like that. So yeah, I don't see anything that's concerning. we look pretty good. This one looks healthier than the big one. But yeah, so going up, looking good. Really, there's a little bit of dieback on this one too. So I'm just gonna say dieback on chestnut trees on American chestnut trees may be natural. I don't really know because I don't know everything about American chestnut trees or how much they shed limbs, but as you can see, they shed a little bit. This tree is now gonna go up right through that hole since we got the maple out of the way and then the other maple out of the way. Should be able to shoot up pretty well. There are quite a bit more trees here that maple right there is gonna go probably. But yes, we should shoot up through that hole. Next year, hopefully this one pollinates the mature American chestnut tree, so we actually end up with nuts. I'm gonna just say that maybe the offspring of our trees here have a lifespan of 20 years or something, considering we have a bunch of different trees here. Well, we have 3 altogether that are big. We have this one, we have the big one, then we have the one that died. But they all look like they might be reaching about 30 years old before they actually succumb to the blight. That's just my hypothesis. Maybe it's less than that, but I guess we will see in time. Guys, here we are at the tree that sadly died to the blight a few years ago, and you guys have never really seen this tree healthy. First video I think we showed on it, it had leaves on the top, but it completely dead. Even the sucker that grew off it on the side, it's even dead. It even has died. We had fat cankers, which was awesome, showing some blight tolerance potentially. If you're new here, this is callus layer. This tree had a long fight with the blight, but ended up, losing. The blight was a little too powerful for it, but it tried its best. But sadly, it is now dead. But we have suckers coming out the base. The roots are technically still alive, but the tree is obviously, dead. But I really still need to get something around these. It's just getting out here and having time to do it. I need to just pick some suckers off the base of this thing and let them grow up. Like potentially this one. And I need to cut down every single one of these little saplings around it so that it's able to get enough light to actually, grow. Because with a big root system under this thing, a sucker could grow really fast. The problem with these is just the deer have just been eating them off. And then there's the fact that there's literally no light because of all the all the little, all the little trees and stuff. So that's that. I'll need to get something around it. I keep saying that and I haven't done it yet. I will get to it. We'll see when I get to it. But I'll make a video on it when I do. Probably do time lapse of cutting all this stuff out. And then we will actually get a box or something around it. Not really sure. Probably need a cage, something like that. And then hopefully it can grow back up. It should grow back up fast. Once again, because it has a root system of a 30-year-old tree. Or a 20-year-old. Well, I'd say this tree is older than 20 years. But however old this tree was, it has an old root system for a sapling to grow fast. As we made it down the hill to our little trees, but they're growing pretty fast. This tree is pretty clustered in here with other trees, so probably eventually need to think about cutting some stuff out of here so it can actually grow up. But that'll be a decision for another day, another time. But it should go out that hole right there. But this one's looking pretty good. Let's go to the base. It's starting to get dark out here, so maybe a little hard to see, but there's nothing on this little tree. We're looking pretty good. So now we'll go up the hill to the other one. Slowly give you guys a look at this tree. Give you a look at the leaves. 100% pure American chestnut. Make it up here to our last American chestnut tree. Last but certainly not least is our little guy right here. The smallest of our trees. It's so bushy in here with all these different saplings. but we're growing decent. I definitely think it's grown since we discovered it. I think I've known about this one for 2 years now. But guys, a shot of the leaves. So coming up the tree, you can get a good understanding of the height of this little tree. Obviously, like I said, not our biggest, actually our smallest, but even though it's small, it's still very important to the project. Let's come down here. Nothing on the base that's too concerning. This one has cracks all over it. Could be grow cracks, could be blight. I don't see any orange. Well, I may see a hint of orange on that, but I think we're fine. But this tree is very small compared to the other ones, but we seem to be doing decently. Thank you guys for watching Yankee Valley Outdoors. It's always nice to come down here and give you guys a video on our American chestnut trees. Nothing really new in this little update. Hopefully we can get that get something around the suckers on our one tree that died, so we can potentially see it grow back in about 10 years or something, and maybe be able to produce nuts, which would be awesome. But once again, if you're new here, basically what we're going to do is get the offspring of these, plant them, and breed them with some other stock that we come across or that we grow. So that's basically the gist of it. Thank you guys so much for watching Yankee Valley Outdoors. Don't forget to drop a like on this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe for more content. And as always, keep it electrified. I'll see y'all later.